I'm often asked, what is it that makes us different? What separates?
Welcome to another episode of 911. The characters have had satisfying journeys spanning 7 seasons, but the conclusion of Season 7 may pave the way for one significant cast member to permanently join the spin-off. 911, Lone Star. With 911 presently airing on ABC and The Branch continuing on Fox, there is a slim chance of another crossover, as competing networks do not typically support one another. However, this does not preclude cast members from rotating between series. Disney owns and produces both 911 and 911, Lone Star, allowing for casting changes beyond network input. Based on the progression of one 911 character story, the actor may be thinking about a full-time transfer to the latter. Their character would be a distinct addition to the Season 5 ensemble of 911, Lone Star, distinguishing them from the other characters on the spin-off show. Ryan Guzman, Aisha Hines, and Oliver Stark appeared in Season 2, Episode 3 of 911, Lone Star, marking the first crossover between the shows. As a result, Eddie has already met individuals like TK, Ronan Rubinstein, and Owen Rob Lowe, making Guzman's full-time relocation seem more plausible. Actors rarely transition between projects within a franchise, but it is not impossible. Furthermore, 911, Lone Star is shot in California, the same region as 911, reducing the actor's need to relocate for the role. Eddie had been holding on to the agony of the past, and he did not have the opportunity to say goodbye to his wife, Shannon, before she died. His difficulties moving on have affected his relationship with his son, Christopher. Eddie puts on a tough face and is a soldier, but his relationships do not measure up to Shannon's. Despite their marital issues, they genuinely loved each other. If he does not move on, he will become trapped in a destructive cycle of pursuing the wrong relationships. Eddie's emotional romance with Kim, who resembles Shannon, has far-reaching implications for his storyline on 911 and 911, Lone Star. When the affair is uncovered, Christopher is bewildered since Kim poses as his mother, causing him to believe she has returned. Following this, Christopher decides to depart from his father and travel to Texas to be picked up by his grandparents. Despite his initial doubts, Eddie enables Christopher to follow his heart and see his grandparents, beginning a new arc for him. Eddie's actions cost him both his son and his fiancée, Marisol, who is taken aback when she discovers Kim in their home. Eddie doesn't get along with his own father, so he wants to have a good relationship with his child. A fresh start away from familiar faces could help Eddie get back on track. Eddie certainly has underlying issues that will require time to resolve. Eddie from 911 Seasons 2-6 would spiral out of control and do even more heinous acts. But the deaths of his kid and fiancée had a profound impact on him and allowed an opportunity to showcase his growth. Eddie's regressing would be an unsatisfactory tale because he has made countless mistakes in the past. Because of his experience, returning to El Paso is unlikely to be on his bucket list. Personally, getting to Texas would be exceedingly challenging. However, establishing roots in Austin and being the 126's newest member would allow Eddie to put his past behind him and start over with familiar folks who knew little about him. The plus is that he'll be much closer to his parents, making it easier for him to see Christopher. Taking Eddie out of California and putting him in Texas would provide for interesting storylines because he would be a rookie at 126. Eddie's cultivation of relationships with the 126 provides an opportunity to see him as more mature. Eddie, after enduring so much pain, deserves to find some happiness. Unfortunately, the initial 911 may not be the best option for the character's future development. Eddie's exit from 911 might affect both shows, ensuring the franchise's long-term viability. Thank you for watching, and remember to click the subscribe button.